Hola, yo soy Dylan, and I have gotten a little bit of criticism towards fruits and vegetables. First of all, is this a fruit or a vegetable? Some people would say that the tomato is a fruit, others will say it's a vegetable. Now, my biggest problem with this is it's a fruit, but some people think it's a vegetable. How do they decide if it's a fruit or a vegetable? Well, for chefs, it's whatever tastes salty or bland or pretty much anything that doesn't taste sweet or sour in the case of lemons and limes and grapefruits and sometimes pineapples. But things that people would expect to be vegetables are things that don't really have a very strong flavor, or you wouldn't eat unless you would flavor it with something. Like a tomato? I mean, the tomato has been had a very large discussion when it comes to the government. I mean, biologically, it's a fruit. To chefs, it's a vegetable. Maybe. But some other things that I have a problem with are people that think tomato is a vegetable. Because it makes me very sad that people believe that a tomato, which grows in a similar way to grapes, is a vegetable. If grapes are a fruit, tomatoes are a fruit. Simple logic. And by the logic of chefs who think anything that doesn't taste sweet is a vegetable, then they are gravely mistaken. Because if they actually keep this concept up, that would mean herbs like bay leaves and parsley are all vegetables as well. But they are technically herbs, not vegetables. They are leaves that come off of other plants. That's an herb. So a fruit is a reoccurring plant that flowers and grows fruits. A vegetable is a thing that you need to plant annually to grow a new plant. Like potatoes. You need to cut off a piece of potato, a big piece of potato, plant it in the ground, not the floor, you won't get any potatoes that way, and wait for it to grow again next year. So, potatoes, carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, celery, vegetables. Pumpkins, zucchinis, cucumbers, eggplants, and avocado. What are they? They are basically fruits or vegetables. Biologically, they're fruits, vegetables for chefs. Now, you would think that a pumpkin is a vegetable. Well, think about how it grows. It grows from a stem from the ground. Now think of how a watermelon grows. It grows from a stem from the ground. Do you see my point? I don't think that people should specifically put out the idea that pumpkin is a vegetable, because apparently chefs still believe that. But for me, I personally believe that people should stop saying that. People should actually know the truth. Also, there is another thing that I should point out about berries. Some people think that strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are all berries, but when they were calling them that, they didn't actually really know the definition of a berry. So things like bananas, pineapples, they're all berries. Blueberries are actually the only berry that are actually berries. But that's off the topic of berries. Anyways, so zucchinis and cucumbers. I don't know very big difference between them, but they do taste different. So they pretty much grow like grapes and eggplants and tomatoes. They grow from vines. So why do people think they're vegetables. Fruits grow from vines. Fruits grow from vines. Or trees or bushes. Or, in corn's sake, a stalk that can flower and grow another corn. Pick it off, grows another corn. Pick it off, it's a fruit. Along with peas. And technically nuts are in the category of fruits. Some people don't actually think they're fruits. But I personally don't really think they're fruits, but they grow in the same way as fruits. So I'm gonna say what you want about them. Nuts are protein. I actually believe they could be considered fruits, but I'm considering them as nuts. Kind of like how you would consider berries. Berries. Nuts are nuts. They're in the same group as fruits, but different categories. I think that I have gotten my point across. Also, you should really look up a list of fruits. Biologic fruits, not fruits. Because if you do look up fruits, you are not going to find pumpkins, avocados, corn, peas, anything like that. Because those are from a chef's opinion, the government's opinion, not a scientific. By the way, just to remind you, this is all biological, okay? So, just like this video if you want, and send me some ideas of what to make videos about. I know people are watching my videos, so start commenting on this video, please. It may make my channel much better, because I'm just making videos about what I want. So, please, tell me what to make my videos on, or else I'm gonna be making stupid videos about fruits and vegetables for my whole life, or the whole time that I'm making YouTube videos. I'm not gonna do this for my whole life, don't worry. I may stop and when I'm about like 20, 25, when I'm older, if I want to. But okay, I think I've talked too long. Bye.